What's going on, guys? This is Nano back again with another video. It has been so long since I made a video for you guys. Actually, right now, I'm filming inside my garage, right? That's a new spot to film in. But the reason why I'm making this video is because I just had to give you a real life review, initial impressions, my first thoughts, if you will, on exactly what I'm wearing here today. If you're looking at me, I'm actually on top of my bike right now. I'm on my Triumph, and I just finished riding home from work. I work overnight, and it is about 30 degrees outside. Feels like it's 20, and it's got about 11 to 12 mile per hour wind breeze with gusts up to 20. So why am I telling you guys this? So basically, I just got this brand new jacket right here, right? This is one of those Kemimoto heated rider jackets, and I have the gloves as well over there that I already put away. And I just had to give you guys a quick initial early impressions of the jacket and of the gloves. I literally received them right before I left for work, and I figured, you know what? What better way to test them out than to literally test them out in pretty freaking cold weather? I think most riders out there would agree that we're not looking to ride in 30 or less degree weather. If you're one of those people that like doing that, give me a thumbs up, let me know. But what we want is to feel comfortable when we do go out in 50 degree weather, 45 degree weather. Maybe we leave and it's sunny and 50, but when we return, that's annoying. Let me turn on the lights. There we go. Much better, right? And then when we return, it actually gets cold and we don't want to like freeze to death. It is actually brutal riding your bike when it's extremely cold outside. I experienced that about 2 weeks ago. It was about 35 degrees. I had like regular summer gloves on and a regular jacket, like a rider jacket, but no like protective liner on the inside. So I was miserable. I didn't like it. I hated every moment of it, okay? And I'm sorry if I'm like moving around a little bit, guys. I'm using the new DJI Osmo Nano, so let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of it. It's super tiny. Still not used to using it. Still not used to holding it, okay? But with that said, that day, riding home, that kind of cold was miserable. I didn't want to ride in that kind of weather anymore. That's where I drew the line, okay? So I went and bought this gear. I think it cost me about $245, $250 with the Kemimoto specials and everything like that. If you go on their website, there's actually a ton of specials. And first impressions, it's actually really, really good. The gloves came through clutch not once while riding that I feel like I couldn't do it, that I felt like I was being ridiculous. I mean, I know I looked ridiculous riding in this kind of weather, but it was really, really comfortable. A couple things to note. The gloves are super puffy, okay? Let me actually get off my bike here and show you what the gloves look like. All right, bear with me again. This is just a off-the-rip kind of video. But these are the gloves, okay? So I don't know if you can kind of tell. Oh, but they're super thick, super puffy. And then they have these buttons right here that you can press and hold to turn on and off, okay? So one of the buttons turns on the back of the glove. The other button turns on the palm of the glove. So you have sides. You have ways to heat up your hand, the back, the front, and then you can choose how you want to, use your glove. So practically for me, because of the wind, right? When the wind's hitting the glove, I turned on the back of the glove so I can have warmer back of my hands, my knuckles and such. The gloves already protect against wind, which you will notice off the rip, okay? But because the gloves are puffy, they're like more winter gloves with rider protection on the outside with the knuckles and such. You need to get used to how they feel on your hands and how it feels on the clutch, how it feels on the brake, how it feels on the actual throttle, because you don't have that closeness, that proximity to the actual bike itself, right? So keep that in mind. The gloves are thick and puffy. Again, winter gloves that have been, I guess, made biker friendly, if you will. The way I see it is, again, if I'm going to be riding out in this kind of weather, I'm okay with that compromise. But for those of you that are considering it, think of that. If you're not expecting that, you're going to feel a little out of place. I got the XL gloves. I think they fit me right, but at the tip, there's a little bit of that like extra space where it's kind of squishy, right? So you want to really squeeze your hands in there. But overall, if I were to give like an initial glove impression, yeah, 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. Recommend. Have no issues with it. It served its purpose. I made it home in literally 30-degree weather with 12-mile-per-hour winds, and my hands are fine. Then the jacket, okay? I think the jacket is pretty slick, pretty nice. It's got a hoodie. You can wrap it back. Otherwise, you don't want to flap it in the wind. And the jacket itself, I don't know if you can see right here, also has some buttons. You can turn on the part that heats up like your chest and back, and you can turn on the part that heats like your forearms and your arms. So again, 2-zone. You can choose how you want to do it. Mind you, because I know I skipped it, you can have like really hot on, medium, and then like low heat. I think either one of the modes for whether it's gloves or jacket, it's going to take a minute to like heat up, if you will, right? No pun intended. So if you turn it on, the highest setting is not just going to immediately be the hottest thing. Another thing to think about, they all have their own little battery pack. They're tiny. The one that comes with the jacket charges... Like you can charge the jacket itself via its proprietary like little prong or via USB-C. So I don't know why they give you both options, but it's there. And then the ones that come for the gloves are tinier, smaller little ones, and they charge via USB-C. Now, one thing to note about the gloves. On the gloves, right here where I'm touching, is kind of like on the inside where the battery pack lies. So, for example, I always wear an Apple Watch on my left wrist. I had to take the Apple Watch off so that it wasn't uncomfortable with the power brick kind of sit on that piece of your wrist, that like bone. Again, I'll show you guys that more in depth later, but I just had to get this video out for you guys just to give you an initial impression. So I've rambled a lot. I've said a lot of things. The point is, 2 thumbs up, Kemimoto, really good job. If I were to give you like an initial thing to upgrade for future iterations, make the gloves less puffy if you can. That's really about it off the dome. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think, what you guys use for winter weather, what's the coldest you've ridden your bike in, and let me know in the comment section below what kind of bike you are riding. I am a Triumph Trident 660 gang. There's my baby right here. Love it. Love what this hobby has done for my life. Super love it. I'm only going on less than about 9 months. And I wish I'd started sooner. All right. Again, I'm out, guys. It's been forever since I made this video. Sorry for like the random area. It's not scripted. I'm just off the dome. I'll catch you guys on the next one. It was Nando. Peace, salute, and adios.